Hi, my name is Emily of Emily's Aligned Fitness, and welcome to this 6 essential strength ab moves to build strength in your abdominals. In today's workout, we are going to be using some heavy weights to train your abdominals. You might see some classic moves that you've seen body weight, and now we're going to add some nice weights here. For me, these are the 6 fundamental exercises to build some strong abdominals with weights. So I have a light, a medium, and a heavy set. You just want to have a little bit of variety here if you can. If you just have one set of weights, then of course we can make it work. You want a mat or a soft surface here because we're definitely going to be on the ground a lot for this abdominal workout, as well as some water or some sort of beverage to get you through. From there, we're going to go ahead and get started. Feet can be a little bit wider than hip width apart, and we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So rolling those shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And even though this workout is going to be focused on your abdominals, we still want to get the upper body especially feeling nice and warm because we're going to be holding weights. We're going to be in positions like plank where the upper body is really essential. Reverse the circle. Nice. Now, as I mentioned, plank, we're also going to warm up the wrists with this exercise with a move called paint the fence. So you're going to flip your palms towards the forearms and you're going to draw up towards the ceiling and then flex and come down. So we flex the wrist and extend the wrist. Flex and extend. Nice. For 5, last 4, 3, 2, hold your arms overhead, grab your right wrist with your left hand and give me a big side stretch, opening the right side of your waist. Inhale into the right side of your rib cage. Exhale, come center, grab the left wrist, give me a big side bend up and over to the right. We're gonna do that one more time each side. So right wrist, side bend to the left. Left wrist, side bend to the right. And then come back to center, take your arms down, just shake it out. All right, from there, we're gonna go to one side of the mat. We have roll downs, get that spine feeling nice and mobile. Crown of the head is stretching up to the ceiling, heels pressed towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, drop your chin to the chest. And roll yourself down an imaginary wall behind you. You can unlock your knees here if that feels more comfortable. Good, at the bottom, soften your knees even more to give your hamstrings a little bit more space. We're gonna shake the head yes and no. Inhale, and then exhale, curl your tailbone towards the backs of the thighs and slowly roll yourself all the way back up to stand. We're gonna take that one more time, nice and slow. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself down piece by piece. Listen to your spine. How does it feel today? Mine feels pretty good. I'm feeling pretty warm now. At the bottom, soften your knees, shake your head yes and no. Inhale, and now exhale, you're gonna walk yourself out very briefly into a plank. So shoulders are over your wrists, but immediately we're going into a downward dog. So no stress there. Soften your knees, press your heels towards the floor. And now I want you to stick out your butt. Think of the bottom of your pelvis, your sits bones shining up to the ceiling like 2 headlights. Inhale here. On the exhale, lift your heel, ripple through your spine. We're gonna roll through that plank. Shoulders over wrists, body nice and long. Lifting the hips, downward dog. Ripple forward to your plank. 3 more just like that. Lift the hips, downward dog. Ripple forward. Let's try to undulate the spine, rolling through the spine like a wave here. There we go. Last one. Undulate, undulate, undulate. Find your plank. We hold for 5. We'll drop the knees down in 4, 3, 2, go ahead and drop your knees down. Plant your left hand really firmly into the mat, and we're gonna take the right hand behind your head. From there, we have an all 4 spine twist. You're gonna rotate right elbow towards left wrist and open up. 4 more, inhale down, exhale up. Making sure that spine is ready to move, ready to stabilize. 3, it's gonna do both. 2, last one, hold it in that rotation. Reach your right arm up and just give me some wrist circles. One direction and the opposite direction. 3, 2, take your right hand down, left hand behind your head. We rotate left elbow towards right wrist and open up. Rotate and open. 3 more. I like to inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one, then we hold, inhale down, Exhale up, hold it in that open position. Lengthen your left arm. Give me wrist rolls. 4, 3, 2, opposite direction for 4, 3, 2. Plant your left hand down and now shift your hips back. All right, are we feeling warm? Are we ready to get this? We're going to be working those strength moves. We have our first exercise, which is going to be a plank weight drag. So grab a weight. I'm going to use one heavy weight for this weight drag. What we're going to do is we're going to hold a plank position and you're going to drag that weight from one side to the other side. You can do this on your knees or your toes. We're gonna work this plank weight drag, and we're gonna work, in fact, every single strength exercise 2 times through, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Now, the fun part is that after you do the exercise for the second time through, we're gonna go into a 20-second challenge. So 40 on, 20 off, 40 on, 20-second challenge. All right? Yes, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna begin with that plank drag in 4. Find your plank in 3, 2, 40 seconds on. Remember, you can always drop to your knees. And the goal of this exercise is stability. So what does that mean? It means that while you drag this weight side to side, I don't want you to rock and roll your hips. I want you to aim to keep both of your front hip points facing down to the floor. So if your pelvis was a car, it would be driving into the mat. I'm using my legs here, widening my base of support, stepping my legs really wide to help keep my hips stable. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was it. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to breathe, 20 seconds to drink water, and then we're gonna go for a second set of that exact same exercise. The only difference is that when we finish our 40 seconds here, we're gonna go for a 20-second plank hold. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Now, on the knees, it looks the same, right? And you may notice that I'm not picking the weight up. It's called a plank weight drag because I'm using the resistance of the weight and the mat to add more resistance that my abdominals have to stabilize against. 20 seconds. All right. In just a moment, we're simply gonna hold that plank for 20 seconds. In 8, in 6, 4, 3, 2, last weight drag. Hold your plank for 20 seconds. I'm gonna zip my legs together, shoot my body long like an arrow here. Pull the kneecaps towards your hips, press your heels back. You got 10 more seconds. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your shoulders. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Whew, all right, roll the shoulders back. All right, that was your first exercise. Next exercise, we are going for a dead bug. So I'm going to grab my lighter weights. One weight is gonna go in each hand. For your dead bug, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. You're gonna extend your left leg, take your right arm overhead, back to center. Extend your right leg, take your left arm overhead, back to center. We're gonna go in 10 seconds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. In 5, plug the middle of your back into the floor. 4, arms up, legs up, here we go. Out. Perfect, so when I talk about that middle back, it means I only want you to lower the arm and lower the leg to the extent that you can keep the back of your rib cage away from the floor. If you want, you can even imprint. That means pressing your lower back into the mat as well. It's gonna give you a little bit more stability in this exercise. In which case, when you take the arm and the leg away from one another, I only want you to go out as low as you can keep your entire back on the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds, and then we take that exact same exercise again. This time on this second round, I want you to focus on holding the opposite side still. So while one side moves, the opposite side is not gonna move at all. This might be a little bit more challenging, especially for your lower body. 3, 2, and 1. So notice as your left leg goes away, can you keep your right knee stacked on top of your hip? As your right leg goes away, can you keep your left knee stacked on top of your left hip? It's not a change to the exercise, but changing that focus is gonna make it feel a little bit fresher. Ouch. Good, and we're also working our lats here. So these are muscles on the back side of the body. They run on the back side just underneath your armpit. You have 8 seconds. I'm breathing out nice and loudly. Using that exhale to get a little abdominal burn. 3, 2. Now, hold your right leg long, hold your left arm out for 10 seconds. Woo, 5, we switch sides. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. 10-second hold, and then you are done with this move. For a 5, tough stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, all right, done with our dead bug. You nailed it, you killed it. All right, up next, we're gonna go for a side plank. So I'm gonna continue with one of my weights, and I'm gonna find a side plank position on my left elbow. You can be on your knees or on your toes. You're gonna find your side plank, and you're gonna reach the right arm to the ceiling, and then tap it down to the floor, to the ceiling, and then tap it down to the floor. No matter what's happening with your arm, the rest of your body does not change. We go in 5, so there's no rotation, it's just the arm moving. 4, 3, 2, find that side plank. Stacking your right hip on top of your left hip. Nothing else is changing for that left side. Rest of your body's totally still, it's just that right arm moving. I have a feeling that this weight is gonna be too heavy for me. If that happens, I'm gonna get rid of the weight, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing without the weight, okay? Important to me is that when you punch the arm overhead, nothing else changes, right? 10 seconds. I'm gonna make it. Are you gonna make it? Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, feel those left side obliques, right? We're gonna do that same thing, opposite side. Weighted side plank. This time the right side is gonna be our stabilizer. Left side is gonna be our mover. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move into rolling side planks after that. So make sure you have space to move to the right and to the left. 3, 2, find your side plank. Left arm, punch, and lower. Ooh, this side is much harder because it was just stabilizing you. Oh. Similarly, the right stabilizing arm is much more tired because it was just mobilizing that weight. Whew. Sometimes that second side, it's a doozy. 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, we're getting rid of the weight, and we're gonna go for rolling side planks. It just means alternating side planks. In 6. We got this. 5, we're strong. 3, 2. All right, don't drop your side plank, just drop the weight. You're gonna roll into a side plank on your left elbow. Roll into a side plank on your right elbow. That's it. Oh, switching sides. Switching sides. You've got less than 10 seconds left. This kind of feels good after what we just did. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right, move 3, done. On to move 4, which is a weighted double leg stretch. I'm gonna go for my medium weight. I think heavy weight is a little bit too much for me right now. I'm gonna go for one medium weight. Of course, you can do heavy. You just want one weight though. So for our double leg stretch, you're going to crunch into a tight little ball. Chest towards thighs, thighs towards chest, and then extend. Arms out, legs out. The higher you extend the legs, the easier it's gonna be. We go in 5, grab the weight that you want for double leg stretch. 3, 2, here we go. And inhale. And inhale. I just filmed this exact exercise, weighted double leg stretch, at the end of a total body workout. And I did it with my heavier weights. Whew, but at this point, I gotta go for that medium set. I don't wanna feel my back tomorrow, all right? Sometimes you can push yourself, but you gotta know when is your limit. And if you're doing this move and you're only feeling your back, it means your weight is too heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds just to breathe and release. We're gonna go for 40 seconds once again of the same exercise, and then a 20-second hollow hold. In that 20 second, if you need to drop your weight, that's totally an option for you. We go in 5. It's an option for you, it's an option for me. 3, 2, 1. I said it because I might need it. I like to exhale in, inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out. And then even more refined with that breathing is when I inhale, I try to breathe into the backside of my rib cage to better anchor the backside of my rib cage into the floor. Rounding that upper back. 15 seconds, and then you have your 20-second hollow hold. Oh yeah. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, hollow hold. Oh, arms out, legs out. Plug the back of your rib cage into the floor. If you need to take your legs a little bit higher, go for it. 12 seconds. Pull your front ribs in and in towards your spine. Pull your abdominals towards your spine. You have 5. Oh, this is tough. For 4, 3, 2, pull everything in. Wow, that was really hard. I think that was probably the hardest exercise that we're gonna encounter, maybe. Next up, we're gonna go for a Woodchopper. Super fun exercise. I'm gonna stay with that same medium weight. What we're gonna do, so let me grab that medium weight. You're gonna have your left knee underneath your left hip, your right heel underneath your right knee. And we're gonna go from one hip, so from the left hip, inhale. On the exhale, you're gonna bring your arms overhead. Notice that I don't twist my torso. I keep my torso square towards you. I bring my hand to the chest and then lower. So it's a modified Woodchopper. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. I'm gonna try with this heavy weight. I'm gonna see. It's just 1 time per side, if that makes you feel better. 3, 2, 40 seconds. Swing, pull, and pull. I gotta turn to the side. Swing, because I didn't have space for my foot. In. Oh, all right. Drop your tailbone towards the backs of your thighs here. I don't want you to arch your lower back. And I want you to keep hugging your front ribs in towards your spine. You inhale into the back body. You exhale, you pull those front ribs down. 10 seconds. Feel your arms as well, right? You're glad we warmed up the shoulders a little bit. 5, I'm glad we did. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, 20 seconds, and then we go into the second side. Now, there's a little bit of a bigger change to get into that 20-second power push, so we will have a moment of recovery after this 40 seconds, okay? It's the way it had to go. 5. Same thing, opposite side. Left leg forward. 3, 2, over that left shoulder to the chest, to the right hip. Over the left shoulder to the chest, to the right hip. Good. I would definitely exhale when you take your arms overhead. Use those abdominals to give your spine the extra support it looks for, it needs. 15 seconds. Oh yeah, we're feeling it. 10. 6 essential ab exercises getting us there for this ab workout. 3, 2, 1. Quick change. I'm gonna go for 1 lighter weight. Meet me with 1 weight on your knees. We're gonna take it to the left hip, center, right hip, center. We twist in 5, 4, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 20 seconds. Left, center, right. Now we are twisting to the left and to the right. Your hips are gonna stay square towards me, and it's just your torso rotating along with your arms. You've got 10 seconds. And then you're on to your last move. 3, 2, 1. Last move, everybody, okay? We got this. Take a second. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for my heaviest weight, okay? Let's do it. We're gonna grab our heaviest weight, or whatever weight feels good. We have a weighted roll up, legs go long. You're gonna hold the arms overhead. You roll down, you roll up. That's the move. If you need to bend your knees, go for it. Of course, you can also do this weightless. All right, let's knock it out. 6th move, 3, 2, weight overhead, 40 seconds. Roll, and roll, roll, and roll. Now, this is a little bit different for me. I'm inhaling at the top, exhaling to go down, inhaling at the bottom, exhaling to go up. So I'm always exhaling to travel, except for when I'm blabbing. Shoulders away from your ears. If you're starting to feel your neck, I want you to go down in weights. You got less than 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to finish on the way up. All right. What we're going to do is that exact same exercise again, 40 seconds. And then for our 20-second hold, we're going to be moving the legs, okay? So we're going to hold at the top. Only the legs are going to move. Make sure you have space for your legs to come in and out. We go in 3, 2, shoot it up, 40 seconds. Oh yeah, this is it, everybody. You got this. You have your boat pose hold, or not boat pose hold, excuse me. You have your leg in and out, and then you are done. You will have made it through this workout, and I hope you will be feeling really good, really proud, and also kind of lit up, because it's nice to work the abdominals in a different way. And let's not lie to ourselves. This was also an upper body workout. 4, 3, 2. All right, I want you to hold it up. And now you're going to take those legs in, out, in, out. You can also do one leg in, one leg in, one leg out, one leg out. You've got 10 seconds. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your arms long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wowza. That was amazing. Roll the weight away. Let's find an all fours position. Let's stretch. We were in the same position not long ago. How much different do you feel now? It's crazy. Inhale, arch. Oh, exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Go ahead and come to face me. You can sit on your heels here, or you can sit cross-legged. Take your right arm overhead. Give me that big side stretch. Breathing into the right side of your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Left arm overhead. Breathe into the left side of your rib cage. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Let's do one more each side. Inhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Finally, interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, puff up your chest. Let's do a chest stretch. It just feels good. Keeping your hands interlaced, take your right ear to the right shoulder, gentle. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Don't need to push anything here. We're just gently rotating. Coming back through center. Release your arms. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for tackling those 6 essential ab exercises with me. I hope that your abdominals are feeling super, super strong and you're feeling fired up for the rest of your day or whatever else you have in store. If you liked this workout and you want to see some of my other workouts using these heavy weights, I'll link you to my other dumbbell workouts. And as always, if you like this workout, you want to see more from me, you want to work out with me, I would love to have you. My channel is called Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I have new videos coming out for free every single week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.